decided on music this time because it takes a while. But just picture it in your mind.
That's fine. Do they hear it?
Yeah, German's not missing out on anything apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll hear it. I'll put it in there. Yeah. Well, welcome back, guys. Yeah. I'm mind farting. Brain farting?
Yeah.
I was gonna say mind farting.
You know, it's fine.
Got a little bit of it's carrying over from yesterday as I was deteriorating yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Recording. Yeah, I was like the only one that was fine, but then like as the podcast kept going, I was like, oh, I'm starting to stumble my words now. Yeah, welcome back everybody to Hey Listen, a Legend of Zelda podcast where we play through all the Zelda games in chronological order from 1986 all the way to the present. With a noob, by the way. I kind of keep forgetting to mention that. So two pros and one noob.
I don't know, man. I would argue this is like one pro, one avid, one noob, but that's just me. But whatever.
Wow. Okay.
I'm fucking going there. Yes, I am.
Wow.
German's taking over the podcast, everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Go on, German. You're the pro. Let's go.
No. Go ahead.
Introduce us. Go on.
This is your podcast. I'm just saying.
Go ahead. Go on.
Skill level. That's all.
No, it's okay. Go on.
No. That's it. That's all.
The world is waiting for you. Come on.
Well, welcome back. Let's get going. How did you guys do?
You should probably introduce us.
They know who we are.
What is this their first time listening?
You should go back and listen to episode 0, guys. Well, I mean, I am Riser, aka right now. What's my name right now? Why don't I have a Zelda themed name? By the way.
Oh yeah, you guys were asking. I did hear you guys the entire time, by the way.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know you were. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm Noise, the avid Zelda gamer, and I'm accompanied by the pro German, aka Riser.
Hey guys.
And a complete fool who stumbles over himself playing any Zelda game.
Any game, really, Chris.
Hello.
Yes, any game, really. It's not really, not really just Zelda game.
Yeah.
No, your name. What is your name? Fucking
right now, it's
German the Procrastinator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just podcast themed because did I leave Discord? That was weird. Because you do everything like literally last minute. Because last week you were going to play through Zelda on Thursday because you thought that's when we were recording.
I did it again this week. I know.
Yep.
You did it Thursday again?
Bro, I watched the movies like literally like an hour and a half before we got to do the fucking review of the movie.
Nice.
No, and that's not procrastinating. Sometimes if it's something, I'll do it twice. But like, because I do want it to be fresh in my head, you know. Because if I do it too early, then I'll be like, "What the fuck was the episode about?" Or what the whole, you know. So I do like to do it a little early.
Just take your note paper with you.
Nah, I don't do that no more. That was too much work.
Too much work flipping it over and over and over.
well, deciphering it—that's the work. I don't fucking know what I wrote down half the time.
You're like, I wrote this down. I don't know what it means.
I know. I was like, what the fuck does that say? I'm like, I don't know. You remember the fucking Metal Gear ones in the beginning?
I can see German writing down. Remember that one scene? What scene was I talking about?
Yeah. It'd be like, I'd be like, guy and plant, and I'd be like, what the fuck does that mean? I'm like, fuck, I don't remember. But no, yeah. Nonetheless, yeah. I mean, I procrastinate. I actually really do procrastinate, not just for this. Like, I did Cabal. Remember, like literally 30 minutes before we fucking recorded, and I beat it. You know. Anyways, but yeah, like homework. If I ever did any, it would be like literally the morning of, and on the bus, I'm like, fuck, I gotta do this shit. Anyways, yeah. So I don't get a Zelda name, I guess, but because it's podcast related. I don't know.
Yeah, it's podcast related. So it's for all of them. Because your name on Discord isn't just for Zelda.
True.
Right.
Well, Chris just said his name is Beetle. I didn't notice if that's true. Is his name Beetle now? Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle Boss.
Beetle Ball. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought it was just Beetle, Chris. Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's Noink because it's just Link and Noise put together.
Yeah. He asked if that meant anything, and I was kind of like, I didn't want to say much, but
yeah,
no, I knew that's what it meant, but since I know you were in the chat, I didn't know you were like here, you know, because I was kind of like, I'll let Noise explain it.
Yeah, just giggling to myself over here. Yeah, Chris going like, I don't know what it references. I have no idea.
It's a no.
I didn't know if there was like another character that I didn't know that ended.
That was called Noink.
Well, and an oink or something. I knew the N was for
Oh,
him. Yeah.
okay.
But I was like, I don't know if there's like a pig themed character.
A
I don't know.
pig related character.
Even like an enemy, possibly. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm a noob. What can I say? We're
It's
not
the
pros
pig.
like you, German.
It's the pig from Legend. I forget his name. Pox, I think is his name.
What?
The pig monster from Legend.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It took me a second. I was like, what are we talking about now?
Did you guys catch how Wario said in there that, oh, you guys should watch Legend? We're like,
yeah,
we should.
We should watch Legend. Yeah. But yeah, how'd you guys do with part what is it? Dungeons 4 through 6 on Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
You go first, German.
Well, I mean, I'll go first. I did it yesterday. Easy. Again, this game, I know this game really damn well. I did die actually in Dungeon 6 because I ran out of bombs and there's a Manhantra or whatever that fucking monster is. And so I had to fight him with my sword. And I was just being careless because I was chatting with Guardo, and that fucker killed me. So I was like, shit. I was like, so whatever. So I dipped out, got refilled my fairies, and then I bought a potion because like I'm gonna buy one. I know Noise says he doesn't use them, but whatever. And I didn't even need it. I just went straight to fucking Gleok and killed him, like almost like with no hits, or damage taken. So that was about it. I mean, no issues on my side. Honestly, I already I'm kind of just ready to see what's going to happen with this next checkpoint because there's one dungeon that I kind of was mentioning that I think Chris is going to have a fairly hard time with, and because I did as a kid, like it was one of those like, oh, I figured it out kind of shit. So I'm curious to see how and if he struggles. For all I know, he'll do a fucking first shot, right? Because he is Chris. He'll fucking surprise you. He'll surprise you when he shouldn't,
So you mentioned you took on Gleok without taking any damage.
I mean, very little, like 1 or 2 hits on me.
And that's the 3-headed dragon, right?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I don't know. Just stab him and move away from him. What do you mean now?
Well, because every time I tried that, I got hit by something, and I took like in order for me to beat him, I had to be at like half health, and that was like with all the extra heart containers I had.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, otherwise I could not beat him. I could not I could run around and not take damage, but then I'm not hitting him.
Yeah. So, I mean, you just hit the heads. So the pro strat there is to hit, because once you kill one of the heads, it starts floating around shooting at you, right?
Yeah.
So the pro strat is to kind of keep track of the heads, hit them. What's the word I'm looking for here? Evenly, right?
Okay.
So that when you pop one, the other one pops within the next hit, and you don't have to worry about the other head floating around.
Okay.
His hitbox isn't. He only really has a hitbox on his body and his heads. His necks don't have hitboxes. So I don't know.
I tried hitting his body, and was
no.
doing any damage.
I meant hitbox for you.
Oh,
like for you to
okay.
take. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So yeah, just aim for the head. They just wiggle around back and forth, and I don't know. I can't say much about that.
Okay.
He is a harder boss for sure. Definitely is one of the first ones you're like, dude, because if you think about it, Aquamentus was pretty darn easy, especially if you have the beam sword, right? Full hearts. Just sit back and shoot beams at him.
Yeah.
Dodongo is just feed him bombs or do the quick kill on him, which is easy as well. And then what's the other one? The third one. Oh yeah, Manhantra again, lucky bomb or just bombs up the ass because explosion radius is pretty big, and it stays on screen for a minute. So like not a minute, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
they can kind of walk into it.
Yeah, he'll walk into it. So yeah, so those bosses are kind of like, all right, they're not too bad. Fourth boss is who the fuck is fourth boss? I'm trying to blank now.
I already forgot. We just did it yesterday.
I know.
Too.
I
We did
know.
all 3 dungeons yesterday.
Holy shit, who's fourth boss? Someone help me. No, that is no, that's 6. No, sorry, fourth is Gleok. Fourth is Gleok. My bad.
Yeah, he's just like the pre-boss.
Fourth,
the 6th one.
Yeah. And then fucking he's a. Oh, I skipped him actually completely in Dungeon 6.
Okay, I heard you could, and then I just didn't. I was just you know what? It's
I forgot he comes out again in 6. That's why I was thinking about 6.
Yeah, the 5th one is that eye thing that
Dig Dogger.
Yeah, Dig Dogger.
Well, we'll get into it, but he's actually very easy too if once you know what you got to do. Now, I want to ask you guys then, what did you know? Did you figure it out, Chris? Or Dig
I mean,
Dogger?
once I got to him and realized my weapons weren't working, and then I think I saw, I'm pretty sure I saw the guy that gives you the hint before I got to him,
I think so,
and he
probably.
said something about like he doesn't like certain sounds,
Mhm.
and then I like came across him and I didn't realize it was a boss. I don't think the first time, and I saw where it was, and I was like, oh, this is the boss, and I was like, I tried hitting him a few ways, and like it wasn't working, so I was like, okay, I must need the dungeon item in order to beat him.
Mm.
So then I went to look for that and saw it was a flute. I was like, oh, that makes sense. It's a flute sound. You know, he doesn't like it. And so I went and after I got the flute, eventually got to him again and got in and played the flute. And then he just shrunk down. And I think it was like one hit to beat him at that point.
I think it's maybe one or two, but yeah.
Yeah.
Did you so you knew where 5 was? Did you go straight to 5 or did you look for 4?
I knew where 4 and 5 were ahead of time.
Okay.
Because I had gone to them previously. And
while
so
exploring.
I was like, yeah. So I was like, oh, I know who those dungeons are. And then I think at some point I came across 6 by accident.
Okay.
And I hadn't actually gone in, but I was like, oh, that must be dungeon 6, you know. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I don't know. And so I went back
Chris has
there
a bad habit of just not entering places. He just assumes it's something and then he turns around and gets lost.
That's true. And then so I kind of knew where they were to begin with. But now I don't know where Dungeon 7 is. And I was told that the hint is given in Dungeon 6.
Mhm.
And it wasn't a guy. It was a guy I hadn't spoken to yet. So I had to get to go back through Dungeon 6, look for him to figure out how to get to Dungeon 7, and go from there. So yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, yeah, no. Well, tell us about your journey. Like anything interesting happen or anything. I really have nothing to report other than like, I mean, it's just I like this game a lot, so I'm kind of really holding back on just beating it, and you know, that's about it.
It took me a long time to get through this checkpoint. I played what was it, Sunday? Sunday, Tuesday. Sunday and Tuesday, yeah. It took me to get through this. And each of those were like probably 6-hour streams. So about 12 hours to get through. 11, I'd say like 10 or 11 hours with you know, actual play time.
I heard that, you know, one of your last sessions you were trying to find the ring. Did you happen to find it? Oh, refine the ring just because you had found it once. Okay.
Yes, I did find the ring. I got that. Yeah. Like Noise was saying to buy that. That'll help. Which it did. It was immense help. And then I also got the final sword.
The magical sword?
Magic sword.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Also a big help. Shadow helped me with that. So that was a big help.
He guided you to where it's at.
Yeah, so I got that, and then I got the Shadow, like I said, helped me get the magic sword, which I still need to get one more heart for.
I thought you said you had it.
No, I didn't have all the magic hearts. I had a few.
But you found it though. Okay, I get you. Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, do you know what the flag is to get the magical sword? Because you can't get it earlier.
Yeah,
you can only get it like a certain once a flag is met.
I don't know. No.
Well, Jeremy, you're the pro, so
yeah.
Do you know what it is, Noise? Because you were telling me earlier that you didn't know what it was.
I know what it is. Do you know what it is?
Well, of course I know.
No, you should tell Chris so that everybody else could know what it is.
Okay. It is hearts. You have to have the right amount of hearts.
Oh yeah, that's why I need to get another heart. Yeah.
Oh, the number? I don't fucking know. 4 on top. I don't count.
4 on top. 12 hearts.
Oh.
I don't count. It's 4 on top. Whatever that number that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 16 total, I believe, in the entire game.
Which I had another fucking parallel universe glitch. I could have sworn it was 3. I could have sworn I could get that sword with 3 hearts on top. I went to the graveyard and it was like, nope. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, dude, now I'm really confused because I could have sworn I would always get it when I went into dungeon 5, but I couldn't. So I was like, well, that's fine. I'm like, I'm already here, so I'll just do dungeon 6, I guess. So I just did dungeon 6 and then got the sword.
Every time German
oh my god,
thinks he's wrong or some shit goes crazy, like he's doubting his timeline. I feel like
dude.
I picture him as Jack Skellington falling through that wormhole when he's going into like Christmas Town. He's like, whoa, shit! Like I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
but yeah, I thought it was amount of dungeons at first. But yeah, we did the same thing. Like Jesse and I went up. We had 11 hearts.
What is that? 1 on top?
No, that's 3 on top.
3 on top. Okay.
Because there's 8 on the bottom, and 8 on top total.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, 8 plus 3, 11.
I've never
Thank you.
counted. Okay.
Thank you very much. All right. But yeah, so we kept
Ladies
going
and
back to the
gentlemen,
grave.
noise.
We kept going back to the gravestone and it was just like, what the fuck? Like, how many hearts is it? Like, it's definitely not dungeons. Like, it's got to be hearts. And then, yeah, once we finally got those 12, we finally got it and shit.
Nice.
Okay. But continue. Yeah.
Yeah, so I obviously we started with Dungeon 4, which I think for me was mostly not too eventful. It wasn't too bad. I mean, obviously I struggled. That's the whole point of me playing, you know. But I don't think it took me that long to get through that dungeon. I want to say it was like maybe an hour.
Dungeon 4 is pretty straightforward, right? Like you get the ladder and the steps ladder, and then
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Your step ladder.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My step ladder, because I never knew my real ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that, and then yeah, that's when you fight
Leok.
But yeah, so I fought him. It didn't seem like it was too hard that time. I think I tried like 3 times maybe and I got him. So I don't know if I was just luckier or he had lower health, or I don't know. It didn't take me that many times to beat him. And got through that dungeon, and then yeah, went to dungeon 5.
Which you already knew where that one was, yeah.
Yeah.
The rolling hills.
Yep. The sentient rocks, yeah.
Yes. Fucking they're like goddamn guided missiles, dude.
They really are, yeah.
I've learned to just kind of like not stand still, but just like go in one direction, and then as soon as they're near me, like just juke, just fucking like go the opposite direction, and then go forward again, and then I managed to fucking not get hit. But Jesus Christ,
yeah. So I did that, and again, that one wasn't too terribly difficult, but it did take me a lot longer. I think I had to keep leaving and like go and get potions and more health and stuff like that to get through that dungeon. And then obviously I got to the boss before I got the item, so I had to go and get the item first, and then fight the boss and go back and do that. But yeah, that one took me a bit longer. I think that one was probably 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours, I think. And then I did both of those during the were those? No, that was after the 12-hour stream.
yeah, we just keep doing the thing that keeps saying like this much time before the stream ends, because that command is still there. So
yeah,
I think that's throwing you off.
yeah. I offered to take that off, and they're like, "No, keep it." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, it's funny. It's just people will just like do the command. And it's like 6 hours left.
Yeah, even though I'm not going for that long.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah. So I did that one. It took me, like I said, it took me a bit longer. I think like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, something like that. And then stopped there, and I picked up at dungeon 6, and that alone, I think, took me a full stream to get through. Like
Dungeon
6 hours.
6 is, in my opinion, is definitely a big step up. This is the first time you see the whiz robes, right?
Yes, and those things are, I hate them so much.
They are nasty motherfuckers. Blue ones especially.
Yes,
the yellow ones aren't that bad. Blue ones though, fuck those idiots.
I disagree. I hate the yellow ones just as much.
Really? Nah.
Because I swear to you, they would appear but be invisible, and I'd walk into it and I would take damage.
Those are the blue ones.
No, those are the yellow ones that was doing that to me.
Well, the blue ones are the ones that. Oh, I get what you're saying. Sorry.
Yeah,
I was
so
picturing.
They would like disappear, and I would start walking somewhere, and I would see one appear like in front of me, and I'd start walking towards it, and all of a sudden I'd take damage, and there's one right there too.
Oh, yeah, flickering. So over flickering probably.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you guys. This Noise, you had asked this, and I think Guardo was in my session yesterday or whenever that was. I'm pretty sure this is the first time we also see likes, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 4 had them.
Oh, 4 did have 4 or 5 had them. Yeah,
I think 5. Yeah,
5. Yeah.
What did likes do?
Steal your freaking sword.
No, that's no likes. No.
Yeah.
No, likes don't steal your sword.
What are likes? Are they the pancake looking things?
Yeah, like a stack of pancakes.
No, likes look like
they look like a stack of pancakes,
like a potato sack.
I say they look like a stack of pancakes, Chris.
Yeah,
you're right.
Stack of pancakes or even flan. Anyway, yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Anyways, yes, they don't steal your sword.
Not your. Did I say sword? I meant shield. I'm sorry.
Yeah, shield.
Yeah, shield.
Yeah. They steal your shield, because Noise had asked like what episode, an episode or 2 ago. It's like, Like, oh, why do they sell shields? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like, does that mean
Yeah,
you lose
'cause-
your shield? Like, I don't know.
Well, those shields, yeah. So those shields just look like normal fucking shields to me. They're the
Right?
same
Yeah,
goddamn
yeah.
color as the shield you have.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
nothing special. Yeah, except
And
physically they
I-
are bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess I learned from Chris because I don't know if I've said this, but like I've beaten this game once in my life, right?
Oh
Like
wow. Okay. I
I've
don't,
never really, and I mean like traditional way, like on the NES. I have
Sure.
beaten it with the Doom mod, the Legend
yeah,
of Doom,
yeah.
which to me
yeah.
was obviously way funner because it's an FPS. But yeah, I even playing the Doom mod version, I didn't find I didn't think about getting a shield, and I didn't find the bracelet. So
Okay.
and Jesse and I both were playing that one too together. So yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff that you could totally just
Mhm.
fly by in this game. You know, like any
Mhm.
traditional RPG / action RPG that you can. I mean, you can beat the game without a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no part of me was like, oh yeah, that's a magic
By a shield.
shield
Yeah.
until I saw Chris fucking deflecting. Oh yeah, you said the last
Zola.
episode. Yeah, I was like, what the? Why the fuck are you deflecting? Yeah, the Zola beams or whatever. And he's like, oh, because I have a magic shield. And that's on my brain. I was like, wait a fucking minute, like what?
Well, it's even in the item description in the intro, right? It says magic shield, I think.
I didn't
Yeah.
read the fucking thing, dude. I had Chris read it to me, and we still weren't paying attention.
Yeah, I read it 3 times too.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so I don't like the likes. I don't like the Riz robes. Neither of them. Those freaking electric things. I hate those.
The bubbles.
Yeah, you can't use your swords.
Mhm.
You're
They
just
curse you. They
stunned,
jinx you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's just, and especially when they're all 3 in the same room.
Yeah. And they put them like that on purpose, actually.
Yeah.
That, obviously,
I know,
yeah.
Like, how can we really piss off the player?
Because it's like, because likes don't do, I think they even do like maybe half a heart damage when they grab you, but that's not the problem. The problem is if you don't kill them, they'll eat your shield, you know?
Yeah.
And if you have no sword, well, you got your shield taken away.
Yep.
But you can't get grabbed by them, and as long as you kill them within like, I don't know, honestly, second wise, I don't know, but like let's pretend you already hit them a couple times. As long as like the next one or
would
two
say,
swings.
I would say like 3 seconds, dude, because they took
Yeah.
mine pretty goddamn fast. I was so fucking pissed.
Yeah, it's literally gotta be like a swipe or two, and they gotta be dead. But if it takes
Yeah.
you more than like 2 swings, your shield's gone. But yeah, so the Wiz robes are definitely they're fucking evil, dude. I hate the Wiz robes hard. They are not fun. I think I do hate them a lot more than the Blue Knuckles, because Blue Knuckles are tough and everything, but they just wander around kind of all dumb like. Versus Riz
No,
robes, they
I
kind
hate
of try to punch.
Knuckles.
You hate
Yeah.
Knuckles? Ugh.
Yeah, I hate the nuts more than I hate the Wiz robes. Because like these dark nuts, they're like everyone here played Pac-Man.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. They're like the Clyde AI.
Yeah.
Clyde, which is the orange one, which is always just like, hey, I'm about to do something. Just kidding. You know, it's like, you motherfucker, like, why can't you just
Yeah.
be predictable?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the fucked up thing about these dark nuts is like, as soon as you get to the side of them,
the side or the back,
to turn to hit them, they turn
Uh-huh.
towards you. And it's just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I hate them, dude. I was cursing the fucking Nairu and Din and Freor last night. I was like, you fucking guys, like, what the hell, dude? I was so pissed, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're so yeah. Oh man, there was one room, I think in the 5th dungeon, where you had to go through and you had like, there's one block you have to move because there's stairs in the center, and you like move one block out of the way. But in order to do that, you have to kill all the dark nuts that are in there, and they're all blue.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I remember
that
thinking,
room.
like, there's no way I'm going to be able to take these guys out with my sword. I have to use bombs. And it was the same thing with the bombs. Every time I place a bomb, oh, I'm going this way now. Cool, thanks. You know, like, and even with the bombs, you have to hit them 2 or 3 times before they would die.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I hate those guys, but not as much as the Wiz robes. The Wiz robes and the likes are the freaking bane of my existence. I hate with a passion. Hate those guys. Just because, like I said, with the flickering thing, like you said, German.
Yeah.
It's like they're invisible for a short time until you take damage. And, oh, here I am. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. They're
And,
already
yeah,
annoying enough.
The blue ones with their going diagonal across the stream and
Diagonal, they become, what is it? Not translucent, but invulnerable, right? When they're shifting, if you will, right?
yeah.
Well, the reason why I hate blues more than orange is because orange only shoots you once. Once they solidify, they shoot once.
That's true.
No big deal.
Yeah. The
Blues, if you're in their line of sight, it's
they will,
dude, like calm the fuck down, you son of a bitch. They're fucking annoying.
Yeah, that's where that shield comes in handy.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a strat there, I believe. It's as long as you're not standing on a what's the word I'm looking for here? Solid square. Like if you're standing in between the dungeon pixels, if you want, the tiles, they will not shoot at you. Because the game does not see you, if you will, there.
Solid.
So
what do you mean?
So you know how the dungeons have like tiles, like right, little grid system.
Yeah, if you're standing between the tiles.
Yeah, if you're standing between tiles,
you go like half squares.
Yeah,
what? They don't see you.
Yeah, they don't shoot at you. They'll still know you're there, and they'll like fly around and try to like get you, but they won't shoot at you.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so that's one way to kind of stay invisible from them. But you still got to kill them in some rooms, obviously.
Right. Yeah. That's some strange shit.
Well, I was gonna ask then. Yeah, so we talked about Dig Dogger already and all that good jazz. What did you think of Gamora? Is that the name of the boss? I forgot. Gamora.
Goma. That took me a bit to figure out. That took me a little while. Yeah.
Okay.
Because there was a guy that says aim for his eye or something like that. And I was like, okay. And I like by the time I got in there, I had forgotten about that, of course. And I was going back through the dungeon, and I came to him again. So he said, "Oh, aim for the eye," and I was like, "Okay." So I gotta
aim for the bushes,
hit the eye. Aim for the bushes exactly. And so I went in there, and I remember like waiting for his eye to open, and like, all right, go try to stab him now. And by the time I would get to do that, he would either shoot a projectile and hit me, knock me back, or his eye would be closed and I would miss, So I was like, okay, maybe it's not a sword. Maybe it's something else. So I tried bombs. I tried the magic wand. I tried.
Yeah. Isn't it funny?
Things.
Isn't it funny? Boomerang. I'm sure you went through the whole list, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of funny that this is so far not the first boss, but like definitely like. Oh, like they've almost already solidified. Oh, use the item against the boss kind of concept, right? And it's not the wand, right? It's like one fucking arrow, and you're like, that was it. Like, you fucking kidding me?
Once I figured that out, once it clicked aim for the eye, I was like, aim arrow. Yep.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I haven't tried, and I was like,
just one little arrow.
Got on first try. Well, first try with the arrow, but yeah. And
don't they fucking tell you?
No, the guy he only says aim for the eye.
Yeah, he doesn't say arrows.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I just assumed. Okay.
Well, and maybe you're playing that one version where it just tells you the answer.
Yeah, no, use the arrows, dumb shit.
Yeah,
it just says that.
But yeah, it took me a long time to get through that dungeon, far longer than I'd like to admit.
So, that's a tough dungeon. 6 is definitely a ramp up. 5 ramps up enough, but 6 is definitely a big ramp because 5 had a lot of there's like one room with the dongos that you don't have to kill. I think you can just skip them. It's got the Gibdos and it's got blue dark nuts. Like 2 or 3 rooms worth of them. It's got the pulse voids, which are easy with the arrows enough, but like still, I heard that you found out that what arrows cost, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're tied to your money.
Yeah,
money. Yeah. Literally cost money.
Yeah, because I was wondering. There was one time I was in a room and I was firing arrows, and then all of a sudden I stopped, and I was like, "Did I run out of arrows? Like, I don't think there's a
counter.
It didn't show a counter of arrows.
You
just see a
single counter. That's what's so funny.
Like, that's weird. And so I was like, okay, I guess it's broken or something. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I need to buy arrows again. Whatever,
Yeah.
So I'm going through the dungeon, and then I had it selected by accident, and I shot an arrow. And I was like, okay. And then I'm thinking, like, is it a limited number of shots per room or something?
I was gonna say, did you kind of correlate with the candle? You're like, do I have to leave the room?
And I was like, because I fired like 2 shots and it wouldn't work again. I was like, what the heck? Like, what is going on? Because the first time I fired like 10 times. I was like, what is going on? And then someone, I think it might have been E-Rock, said, look at your money. And I was like, I have 0. Oh, I have 0. So then I made the connection that, because I remember Noise saying something about, you remember the thing about the arrows? And he was like, it really sucks. I was like, okay, I don't have arrows yet, so I'm not worried about that, but I'm sure I'll eventually figure it out, that must be what I assume that's what you're referring to, is it takes your rupees.
It's tied to your money. Yes,
sir. Which especially in dungeon 5? Did you get the upgrade for the bombs? Or was that dungeon 6?
No, I think it's in 5.
Okay. Which
was I'm sorry, I didn't get it, so yeah.
because that's 100 rupees.
Mhm.
And at the time, I walked in the dungeon with like 40 or something like that.
There's
And
a
of course,
fucking bomb upgrade.
Yeah.
yeah, we can carry more bombs.
Yeah.
damn.
He says, "I bet you'd like to carry more bombs."
Yeah,
And it just says minus 100.
Oh,
You're like,
that's what he
okay.
means.
Yeah.
It did. I feel like I don't feel like that's what he said. Is that what he fucking
Yeah.
said?
that's what he says. Yeah, I bet you'd like to carry more bombs or something like that.
Or
Yeah,
have more bombs or something like
Yeah.
that.
Have more bombs. That's what he said. So I just assumed this fucking guy is just
He's
trying to sell me
selling 'em. more
more bombs, and I'm like, I don't fucking need that.
Yeah.
Well, that's
yeah, you're
great.
like, okay,
That
I'm
would have
full
saved me
already.
a fucking headache and a half. Me and Jesse, Jesus Christ.
yeah. It makes it so you can carry 12 instead of just 8.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got that, and I had to leave, and that's when Shadow showed me the secret I had missed on your, or I'd seen on your stream, and I forgot about Noise, that one tree that you burned,
Oh.
and then got the 100 rupees.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
So I got that, and then I went back, and I had, because at that point I had like 150 rupees. So I was like, okay, I'm good, and I got the bomb upgrade, and I could carry more bombs, which made it significantly easier to get through some of those parts.
Oh, sure. Question there. So I'm still a little confused because we're kind of going through your gameplay here.
Yeah.
So do you have the magical sword yet, or no? You're still missing a heart somewhere.
I do have magical sword.
Oh, you do have it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have that. I got that for dungeon 6 to beat that. Yeah.
Okay. You're good there. Okay.
Yeah, because it does twice as much damage to the enemies, which
Oh,
is so nice.
It's great. Oh yeah, it's a great sword.
Killing the
It's-
Wizrobes in one hit instead of 2 is
Yeah.
magnifique.
Mhm. It even does to those blue vampire dudes as well. They don't turn to bats no more. They'll just
Yes,
die.
yeah, which
So
is
that's
I
yeah.
hate. There was one room too. I think in the 5th dungeon it was. It's got those like the statues that are shooting the fireballs at you,
uh-huh.
and then like 20 keys, and it's
Okay.
like,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
my gosh, I like the keys alone is fine. The fireballs alone, they're annoying, but they're not that bad. Like they're easy enough to dodge.
Yeah.
But when you have both of those together, and the keys are similar to the Dark Nuts, and they're pretty
Yeah, for sure. Keys are 100%.
like,
we
hard
don't
to
give a fuck about
judge
you.
where they're
Yeah.
gonna go. Yeah,
Yeah, they don't care. They're just
Um,
flying around.
yeah. Oh, it's so annoying. But eventually got through that, and it was too bad. But yeah, I think it was just for a key or something, or just open a door. I can't remember what it was.
I think open the door, maybe. Yeah.
But-
Unfortunately, this game is full of rooms that you'll like clear out, and there won't be shit, or just like 5 rubies.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck did I spend all the time doing for?
yeah.
Right.
But yeah, that's where it comes in handy to play it more than once. And you're like, I'm not going in that room. I'm not going in that room. I'm not going to go in that room.
But yeah, I think to get through dungeon 6, because I had to keep leaving to get potions and stuff like that, and coming back. And there was one time I had like, I don't know, I did something and messed something up, and I don't know. It was bad. I think it took me as long to get through dungeon 6 as it took me to get through dungeon 4 and 5 combined.
I think so too.
Mm.
So it was a long trek. But I eventually got through, and I was like, oh, I am not looking for the next one, because I've heard that dungeon 7 or 8 are even harder still,
Mhm.
and that the final dungeon is like a dungeon and a half, I guess. So
Oh yeah.
It's fucking huge.
Mhm.
yeah,
It's pretty gnarly, pretty big, and pretty hard. For sure. It's not flaccid. It's
that's
hard.
what she said.
Yeah.
Full blown hard, dude.
Yeah.
Full and blown and hard.
But yeah, so we'll see how I do this week. We'll see. I'll do
Okay.
my best. If I don't make checkpoint, I don't know. We'll see. We'll cross that
I
bridge
think
when
you
we get
will.
there.
I think you will. In terms of like,
Just quit fucking
mean,
around, dude.
this game allows you to just fucking throw bodies at it, right? It's not like, oh, you only have 3 lives, game over. No, like, it's fucking throw bodies at this game. It's finding it, right? That's gonna be the fun part, right? Because
Yeah.
you're trying to find out where these
Well,
dungeons are.
I have to go back to dungeon 6 to figure out how to get to dungeon 7.
Find the clue. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Okay.
Apparently, who was I talking to?
Shadow.
Wardo, I think it was,
Uh-huh.
said he's already found dungeon 7.
Yeah. I thought he told me I thought he said 8, but not 7. When I was talking to him.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it was 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, I still need to figure out where that is. I have no idea. He's like, oh, you don't know? I was like, no. He's like, okay, I won't tell.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, you can if you want, but no. No, I appreciate that everyone on stream is being very curious and everything. And they're respecting the fact that I'm trying to do this on my own and letting me try and everything. if you're listening, if you're in my streams and you are curious about whether or not you should help me, if I am struggling through a dungeon and it takes more than 2 hours to get through what should take 10 minutes, feel free to drop little hints. Don't necessarily tell me like this is what you need to do or this is where you need to go, but you can drop hints like, have you checked this area or have you found the dungeon item yet, or things like that. Like give me hints. If I'm taking 2 streams to get through a dungeon, please just tell me where to go at that point. Because I think by that point I'm gonna be close to quitting. So
And if it takes him 3 streams,
yeah. Just leave. Just leave.
Mail him a gun and a bullet.
Yeah.
No. Jeez.
To shoot the game, of course.
Right.
Okay.
German was like, "Ooh, that got dark."
Yeah.
Oh, like damn, dude. Like not that hard, goddamn.
It's not that serious either. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, no, if you see me like truly struggling after having tried several things or exhausted my options or whatever, feel free to give little hints or tips or whatever. That's totally fine. Yeah. I have no problem with that. It's let me try, let me fail. I will do that a lot. But I would like to try to figure it out on my own. But if you see me like continuously making the same mistakes or, like the answer's right there and I'm missing it.
Sure.
Give me little hints like, oh, have you looked over here? Or, try exploring a little more, or,
Hey,
like
Chris,
Noise. Hey, stop turning around, you
Southwest.
idiot. But yeah, no, I have no problem with that. It's just, don't come in the stream and just say, oh, you go here and do
spoil
this.
it. Yeah. That does suck. Like you literally just walk into the dungeon like, oh, by the way, the secret's in the far. You're like, dude, come on, let me play a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That does suck.
Yeah, if anyone comes and does that, I'm gonna do the exact opposite.
Just do the opposite.
Yeah.
Hey, by the time you start getting flustered, you'll forget what the answer was.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. You can see, yeah, that's how it works. And they'll be so frustrated that they'll have left. So
Yeah, right. Did you anything that surprised or interesting with you, Noise, since you're playing with Jessie, and this is definitely her first time, right? I believe with this Zelda. So anything interesting happened?
Yeah, because she played the Doom one with me too. So, but that was like a year ago. So
yeah, that was about a year ago.
Don't fucking remember anything. So I'm trying to remember Dungeon 4. Who was the boss again?
Gleeok.
Dragon?
Yeah.
No.
yeah, Gleeok.
Oh, okay, that's what it's called. Okay, I'm definitely not paying attention to what their names are. It's in the manual, right?
Yes.
It's not in the game. Okay.
It's in the manual. Yeah.
Yeah, but it only had 2 heads, right?
Yeah, only 2 heads.
Yes, that's right. It only had 2 heads as opposed to 3. That's the difference. Yeah.
3 is the one that's in Dungeon 6. Okay.
Yeah, that's a mini boss or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. What were the new enemies in 4? I'm trying to remember.
4 had I forget their names, but they're the little bat dudes, right? The little vampire guys. I forget their names.
Right. Those are the ones that split into 2 red keys.
2 red bats. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't fucking one shot them with the magical sword. What else is in there?
In there, that's well, you get for sure likes. And that's it, man. You get the globs again. The globs make a return in that level.
Are the bubbles new in that as well?
No,
I
bubbles.
think
I believe
those are
yeah.
2.
Yeah, bubbles have been around for a minute.
We had to go back to Dungeon 3 because we didn't have the raft.
Oh, you guys didn't find the raft? Okay.
That's why we were like wandering because we're like, oh, let's do some extra stuff now that we've made checkpoint. Let's do some extra stuff, and we're like, we can't get to this, we can't get to that, and where the hell is Dungeon 4? Just, for the next time. And then when I saw Chris get to Dungeon 4, I was like, oh my god, that's how early you get the raft. I was like, shit, okay. And I was like, we missed the fucking room. Yeah, so we went back, got the raft. 4, what do you get in there? The item?
Step ladder. Ooh.
Oh right, yeah.
Help me, step ladder. I'm stuck in the dungeon.
Yeah. The best thing about this thing is that it lets you cross little rivers.
Yeah.
So you can get from the left side of the map to the right side very quickly.
Little gaps. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
And that's if you don't know how to get through the Lost Woods, right? Because you can always get through that side without the ladder.
Yeah, the ladder is basically German going like, what? You guys needed a flashlight to get where? On Metal Gear 2?
Yeah, dude.
You can just skip the entire Lost Woods.
I so forget. When you guys, I was like, oh yeah, there's a flashlight. You're like, what did you do? I'm like, I didn't get it. They're like, what did you do? I'm like, yeah, I went fucking around, dude. I went the long way. Oh shit! You're like, you did this blind. I swear, I don't know if I mentioned on that episode, but like I thought about lying and saying, yeah, I did it blind. I'm like, no, man, I fucking went the long way.
Of course I did.
I was like, hell no. I forgot about that room. I even Googled it or YouTubed it because I was like, oh yeah, and I remembered how fucking hard that room is because it's like pixel perfect almost. I was like, man, I'm glad I did not go through that room. Anyways, yeah, the step ladder. Chris, did you find? Sorry, I'm to interrupt you there, Noise, real quick.
Okay.
Did you find the power bracelet?
I did actually by accident.
Okay.
When I was doing, I think it was Dungeon 6. One of the times I had left, and I was like, I'm just gonna go out here, mess around, try to get some rupees or what. I don't. I was grinding for something. I don't remember what it was.
Money, yeah, more than likely money.
Yeah, and those statue things. I can't remember what they're called.
Armos.
Yeah, Armos. I was fighting a bunch of those, and I wasn't really paying attention, and I killed one. Like I was killing them as they would spawn in, basically. And then all of a sudden I picked up an item and I was like, oh, what was that? I thought it was a rupee. I couldn't tell what it was. And, I didn't see I wasn't paying attention to how much money I had. So I couldn't tell if I got more money or if I got an item or whatever. And I was in there and Shadow's in my stream. He's like, oh, you got an item. I was like, oh, okay. And so I go look at my items and I saw I had a new item. I'm like, oh, that's cool. He's like, yeah, it's a bracelet. It lets you move some rocks. And at that point it clicked like, oh, I think I know where I can use that. Because there's been a few locations where I'll see rocks in like a star shape or whatever you want to call it. And I was like, those I've always been curious about those. And so I've placed bombs in them and nothing's happened.
Yeah.
That must be what it's for. And he's like, yeah, there's an area right up close to here you can use it. I was like, yeah, I think I know where that is. And you went to the left and then up those stairs and there's one there. And it opens up, a staircase. And I was like, oh, is this like another... It's like a dungeon. Is it like like a sales place or something? And so I go down there and it says choose your path or whatever, and it has the three different staircases.
Choose any way you like or any path you like. I think something like that.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, like
right. You're like
3 dungeons in here. Like what's going on? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'll go to the
left.
I
don't want to choose wrong. You're like, can I save state? Like what the fuck?
Yeah. So I went through and it took me to
a wall.
Take to the final boss, just like as you are. Like,
right? Yeah. No save state. Sorry.
Yeah.
And don't you dare use save states.
Right. To just strap you onto a. They're just torturing you now.
Yeah. Ocelot's there for some reason. No, but yeah, it took me to where was it? I know it was green. I can't remember where it was.
By the ferry?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, by the ferry. And I was like, oh, that's useful. And I think I went back in and someone chatted, yeah, like it's a teleporter. I was like, oh, that's cool. I went through the other two and one took me by the it's somewhere in the mountains. I don't think it was Mount Doom or whatever.
Oh yeah, up northeast, we'll call it.
Yeah, not Mount Doom.
Death Mountain.
Near Dungeon 2. Yeah.
And then the third one took me, I don't even remember.
One takes you towards the beginning and one takes you towards Dungeon 6.
Yeah.
So it depends where you're taking the shortcut from.
Yes.
I've noticed. So if you always take left, it's in a certain rotation. If you always take right, it's in a certain rotation. Same thing with the middle.
Yeah, it's +1. So I believe the way I do it in my head is 1 is ferry, 2 is the one by start location, 3 is by 2, and 4 is by level 6. So whatever one you come into, add 1 from the left to the middle to the right kind of concept. You get what I'm saying with that?
Yeah.
That's how I always do it. So question, speaking of Metal Gear, go ahead and look at Discord and look at the, hey, listen, what do you call it again? Channel. Have you found the Monoblin uniform?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. The enemies won't attack you as long as you don't do anything suspicious.
Huh.
Yeah, so you can go full-blown Metal Gear in this.
Why do I not believe you?
You see the picture. Look at the thing, the Monoblin.
I see the picture. You can be photoshopped.
I didn't. You think I'm going to Photoshop it?
Yeah, you really think German?
I'm not saying you photoshopped it. I'm saying you can find someone else who photoshopped it.
Well, just throwing it out there. The Monoblin uniform. There's also, not a cardboard box, but he uses like a.
It can also apparently blend into the ground, and I won't be exploded. Ever since then, German. Thanks.
I thought that was the best one.
Question everything.
That's how life should be. Question everything.
Question everything.
Mhm.
Don't trust
what about-
anyone.
So sorry for kind of cutting you short there, Noise. I'll let you come back to your session here in a minute. But what about the
Since he's
recorder?
running the podcast now.
I know.
I don't know.
I love
What
this.
about the
This is great.
recorder? Chris, do you use the recorder? Do you know what it does other than kill the donger or shrink the donger?
I've noticed it takes me to other dungeons. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I've only used it in front of dungeons.
Oh.
So I still have to experiment with it with other places.
All right. Well,
So
yeah,
I'm
definitely.
I'm curious. Does that have to do with getting to one of the other dungeons I need to get to?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just curious if you've used it more than that.
You're not sure, or you don't want to tell me.
I'm not saying anything. I plead
right.
the fifth.
Got it. Okay, yeah, because I try and I would walk into each dungeon and it would
Sure,
say
just
like
see if it
level
was
1,
different or
level
something?
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Is
I'll
what-
tell you. I won't tell you how it works exactly, but I'll tell you what it does do. Yes, it takes you to previously defeated dungeons.
okay.
Yeah. So it's definitely another warp path you can use. So in case you never found the power bracelet, you can use that.
Okay.
Yeah, but like how to get to what dungeon you want, that's there is a mechanic behind it. Just like those the warp tunnels, there is a mechanic behind it. Yeah. So Noise, continue with with whatever was on your plate there. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. Let's see. For dungeon 5, like 5 is where we started the struggle.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when we really started looking for like hearts and shit. And
Because 5 has like dark nuts, the blue ones. So a lot more of them. Yeah.
yeah, because I think that's the room, Chris, you were talking about. That
Mhm.
like because
Yep.
so these dungeons are now starting to not be very linear. They're like you have to get to like a corner of this dungeon
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
to
Go
teleport
downstairs.
to another side of the dungeon.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, to
Yep.
like use a tunnel or some shit. And yeah, so that that started to fucking annoy us. Yeah, we got the magic shield finally and shit. Got up to 14? No, 12 hearts. No, wait, hold on.
Math is nothing.
How many on top?
I don't remember. Wait, how many dungeons do we have left? We have 3. Oh, we have 2. Oh, okay. Yeah. So we got to 12 so that we can not struggle anymore with those blue dark nuts and the Pole's voice in dungeon 6, and especially with the whiz robes as well. What do you get in dungeon 5?
The recorder, the flute.
Okay. We get the recorder in 5. Yeah, because like I got all the way to Dig Dugger and I hadn't run into the guy yet that tells you what you need. And so I'm like trying to do things to this guy and it's like not doing shit. And I'm like, damn it, like we got all the way here. Like I just want to beat this guy so we can get his heart and fucking move on. And I don't think I'd found the recorder yet either, because that's one of the times you have to go through an underground tunnel.
A different path, yeah.
Yeah, because you can go straight to the boss, but you won't be able to defeat him.
Mhm.
But yeah, once we did all that, got that going. Yeah, so we got the magic sword, the magic shield. Apparently did not get the bomb upgrade, which now
Mhm.
I know I can go get. Yeah, I did lose my shield in dungeon 6 to the pancake stack, so I had to go find someone to sell me a shield. So found one for 90 rupees.
Nice.
Because they're different.
Nice.
Different prices out there.
You do have to shop around, yes.
Yeah, Chris, don't just take the first offer. Shop around.
I mean, as you're desperate, you're like, fuck it.
Yeah, and then and then dungeon 6, that was Goma. Yeah, so like, where was it that I was really struggling in there? I think the thing that was pissing me off was like just dying. Everything respawns, and it's like I have to do all of this shit again.
Yeah.
But at least it doesn't like some things aren't reset when you die and restart from the dungeon. But if you leave and go back in, everything resets.
Yeah. Yeah, if you die, I believe bombed walls stay bombed, right?
Well, yeah, same thing if you leave, but there's something extra that like
Does
gets
get
reset if you leave.
I'm pretty sure you're right. I just can't think of it at the top of my head right now. Yeah, I know you're right. I just don't know what it is that when you leave, it resets.
Yeah, but there's all that. I got to Goma and fucking unbelievably like hit her in the eye, like after maybe like 4 or 5 shots. And I don't know if it was, she doesn't have any projectiles, right?
She does.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Okay.
Just little balls that
so
everything shoots.
one of her projectiles hit me as the arrow
Oh.
hit her,
Oh
because I saw
no.
her sprite disappear, but then I died. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So like the thing that was actually saving me was that shortcut that's right next to that dungeon. Because it, go right over to the
Mm.
ferry and
Mhm.
then
Come back.
shortcut right back to dungeon 6. Cause yeah, dude, like doing that shit with fucking 3 hearts is
Oh no.
stupid. And I
No.
refuse to use
The
potions.
wizards, yeah.
I will
Yeah,
not
yeah.
use potions. But yeah, I mean, five we struggled with, but 6 was like really, really doing a number on us. Mostly those dark nuts were really pissing me off, like I said. The whiz ropes, not so much. Once you have that magical shield, they're not too big of a deal, and you have that magic sword. Obviously, we learned that the wand that you get in 6 doesn't do shit to the whiz ropes
Yeah.
either.
Which makes sense. They're magic users, so they're going to be immune to it.
Yeah, and then another
That's
cool
fair.
thing about the magic shield is that it also deflects Lionel swords.
Yes.
Yes. Mhm.
Because that was also like a big thing. Because like Jesse was like, "Hey, can it deflect those?" And I'm like, "I have no fucking idea." Because you're right, we're always getting hit by that shit. And so yeah, that seemed to have helped a lot with the Lionels as well. I think it's like 2 hits now for Lionels with the magic sword. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. Because like I really explored. I was like, we have all the hearts now, all the overworld hearts.
Mhm.
Because there's only 5, if I'm not mistaken.
1, 2, 3.
Because if you start with
4.
3, and then you get 8 from the dungeons, that makes how many, German?
I don't know. I wasn't listening. How many?
11.
He's 8, 11.
11, and then 5 more will make 16. So yeah, that's what
So
that's what it would be.
you get step ladder, you get the raft heart, then you get the rock, and then the tree. That's only 4. Am I missing one? Where's the 5th heart?
So wait, which ones?
So I'm starting from like the far east. So you get the one across with step ladder. Right north of it, you get the one with the raft.
The raft.
And if you keep following that pattern, you get the one inside the rock, right? You get one inside the tree over where the $90 shield is.
Yeah, like Lake Hylia.
Yeah. By Dungeon 1, south of Dungeon 1, yeah.
Yeah.
And then where's the other one? 4? I know I've obviously got them. I just can't think of it. 5. There's a 5th heart?
Yeah.
There's 2 of them that are in something where you have a choice between the heart and the potion.
Yeah, I just can't think of what that is. It's got to be a tree or something, I think.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I know. There's a cave. Yeah. So to the right of
at the beach.
Yeah, to the right of the fast travel. Yeah, so 5 overworld hearts. You're right.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
so 5 plus 11, 16. Oh shit!
Look at that. Wow.
The math is mathing.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like the thing too is like our Switch is just far away enough that our controller starts losing connectivity.
Oh really?
Oh.
So it starts doing that thing where your character's moving on his own or not responding. And I was like, you know what, fuck this. And I grabbed my 8-bit do arcade stick, right?
Okay.
So no longer a D-pad. Now I'm using an arcade stick with the big buttons. So this is basically a fighting stick. But it has a 2.4G dongle. And that obviously doesn't lose connectivity unless you're fucking like on the street or some shit. Like it's 2.4 reaches pretty damn far.
Yeah.
So I started using that, and Jesse was like, I don't want to use that. And so I was like, okay, I'll switch back to the other one. But then we really started like struggling, and I was just like, babe, like, can I just use this fucking thing? Because it for some reason it was actually making us both more accurate. I don't know why. I would think the D-pad would be more accurate, but I think it's because our movements were more deliberate or something that it was doing that. So it did help us using the arcade stick for a bit, even though Jesse was just like, it's like, no, this isn't helping me. And then she's like doing better, and I'm like, dude, like you're doing hella better. Clearly, is working. But yeah, other than that, like I don't know if I was like tired or what, but it was definitely pissing me off last night doing all that shit.
Yeah, I threw a mini tantrum at one point. I guess my wife noticed.
Oh man!
And for anyone who hasn't noticed, I don't know who all pays attention if you're listening to this or whatever. I've been going through my streams, and I'll do like highlights of each dungeon I do, as well as like little funny parts or like accidental wins I'll get, stuff like that. Like I'll do highlights of those, and I've been posting the dungeons. Every dungeon I've done so far, I've been posting into the Discord.
Damn, the full thing?
Yeah.
So like multiple hours?
Oh yes, yeah.
Oh my
And
god, I did
some
see
of
the
the
post, but I
dungeons,
didn't know they were fucking like hour-long
well, some of the
highlights.
dungeons I'll like leave to go do something and then come back. I don't have all that stuff in between, so I'll have like a part 1, part 2, so on and so forth.
So,
I think
are you editing them? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, like I'll go
Okay.
through on my VODs and I'll like clip, like highlight the parts where I'm in the dungeon doing stuff. And then if I'm like, oh, I need to go get more hearts or I'll go get more potions or whatever, instead of including that in there, I'll stop it
Yeah.
and I'll pick up where I come back to the dungeon, go through. And there's been a couple times where I'll like it'll be a short run. I'll be like, oh crap, I need more hearts, or I need, to get more rupees, or I need to get more bombs or whatever, and
Mhm.
I'll go out and grind for those things and I'll cut that part out. And then when I come back, I have it go again. And so I have it in part 1, part 2, part 3, stuff like that.
Okay. That's cool that Twitch lets
But
you edit it down like that.
yeah. So, and you noise are a editor on my channel. So if you want to go through, if you happen to see like an area that was funny or like something I missed or whatever, you can go through and clip it or highlight it yourself. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
I'm just saying you can. You don't have to like. Obviously, I know you got your own stuff going on, but if you happen to see something during stream that no one clips or whatever,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can go back and do that if you choose to. So
That's sick. Cool.
yeah, but yeah, I've been posting those in the Hey Listen channel.
Yes. Yeah.
I try to do one every day. There might be some days I do multiple. We'll see. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is everybody at 12 hearts?
Yes. All the hearts. Yeah.
Yeah,
And we've got all the possible upgrades up to this point. Well, besides me and the bombs.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't have the bomb upgrade either, but yeah, blue ring. Yeah.
Which freaking German? Your tunic
Huh.
was a different color.
What?
Because you had showed
Yeah.
your gameplay or something or
Yeah.
a screenshot, and I was like, "Oh, your tunic's different." You're like, "No, it's not."
Yeah.
Yes, it is. You idiot! I see it.
I can see it. It's fucking blue.
I didn't know what caused it. I just knew it was a different
Yeah,
color.
yeah.
But I get why you didn't want to tell me. But yeah,
Yeah.
You're like, no, it's not. What are you talking about?
Chris, I
So
don't
it's
know what
always
you're
been.
talking
Yeah.
about.
But yeah, so I got the ring. I could have sworn I had seen somewhere that there were green arrows in one of the shops. And I figured they were magic arrows or something, and I needed them to fight someone. And Shadow was in my chat, and he's like, "What? There's no magic arrows. What are you talking about?" I was like, I could have sworn there was like a different kind of arrow that was green or something. Like, nope, there's just this plain arrows. I was like, okay, I guess I'm crazy. so there's that. But yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. You're like, I swear to God, you're becoming me, dude.
Yeah. I started to slip through time as well.
Now, did you notice by any chance that the shop keeps also changed tunics with you?
What do you mean?
The shop what?
The shopkeep, the shop dude, the seller.
Has
He
different
also
tunics?
he also changes to white when you get the ring.
Oh, I didn't notice that. No.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So it's doing a full palette swap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a
like-
game-wide palette swap. That's funny.
Exactly, because they only had so much. So
Right.
Hey,
Information.
you got a new robe. I want a new robe too. No, I did not notice that. Okay.
yeah, he's also wearing a white one. Only the shopkeep, because like the witch, or I call her the witch, the old lady, she still rocks the same shit, so she doesn't change at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Well, anything else we want to add?
I don't know.
Mhm.
Do we?
Do we? You tell me. I'm confused now. I'm scared, dude.
I'm
you're
scared
in
too.
charge over here. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not in charge.
There was one time I was in Bacon's stream and we were ranting about how difficult this game is, and he brought up a map of the 6th dungeon, and it was one of those maps where it, like, shows everything, like all the rooms and what's in them and everything.
Uh-huh.
And it was so close to me seeing with the 7th, how to get to the 7th dungeon.
Oh,
It was just out
okay.
of view, and I would have looked away anyway. I wouldn't. have
Sure.
actually-
Yeah. You would have
Oh,
forgotten.
what is it? Yeah, I would have forgotten too. Yeah, for sure. But I almost was like, oh, move the map over to the left a little bit, just just a little bit. But no, I didn't cheat. I didn't want to, so that's no fun. But yeah, Bacon is already. I'm sorry, not Bacon. Tinkle has already beaten the game.
Cool.
Of course.
And he says, yeah, it does certainly get harder after this. So I was like, fantastic. Love that. But yeah, I'll be streaming not tomorrow, but on Sunday. My poor wife has been dealing with me streaming a lot lately.
Oh, okay.
After not streaming for a long time, it's a little bit of an adjustment for her. So I was like, I'll give you a break on Saturday, and today and yesterday. She's like, "Yay!" But I'll be back on Sunday, and we'll see how far I get.
Okay.
But yeah, so
Okay.
But what about you, Jeremy? Anything you want to add?
No, not a whole lot.
Throwing off my trail.
No, I'm interested to see 7. So just give me a quick reminder of when you're going to stream. I want to see. Hopefully, I can watch. You know, like don't.
You'll probably be at work, but I'll let you know. I'll be streaming at 2:30.
I'll definitely at least at bare minimum lurk.
Okay.
Because I want to see you find 7, and I want to see you watch you 7. 8. I will tell you this much. 8 is not as frustrating as 7 in my opinion. But 7 is definitely a lot like harder to find if you don't really look at that clue that guy gives you, or if you don't look at that map from the instruction booklet. I didn't realize how much the instruction booklet gives you, because like I again, as a kid, I looked at the pictures, but I didn't read anything or looked at, really took any of the info in. Right. But yeah, because 7 even tells you, if you look at go back to that booklet, 7 tells you where the fucking power bracelet is. Right. Because it's like, oh, there's question mark. And you're like, huh? And that's where it's at, Because otherwise, how the fuck would you ever know to look for that? Like, as far as I know, there's no person that tells you like, oh,
I mean, how would you know where to bomb most of these areas?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. The at most people will tell you like fucking what kind of hints they give you? They say like, yeah, meet the man in the graveyard, and small clues like that. But yeah, no one gives you anything hard like oh yeah, behind Armos is bracelet. No, it's like you fucking just had to push every fucking stone, every wall you had to bomb, right? So
yeah. Bacon was saying, or sorry, Tinkle was saying, and I don't know why I hadn't thought of this. He would do save states with the bombing, like when he was bombing walls and stuff. And I was like, I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Cheating ass.
But yeah, I had to cheat through some of the dungeons using save states as well. Otherwise, it would have taken me considerably longer to get through.
I know what I was gonna say, that although I really do like this game a lot, I also see how like it kind of, since it was the first of Zelda, it sets a formula, but also at the same time breaks it a lot, because like Dungeon 1, you get the bow, right? Which is required for 6, but not for 1. 2, you get a magical boomerang, which you can completely skip, right? Which isn't required to beat 2, right? Because 2 also gives you, I guess, bomb drop, right? But it's not like in a dungeon. It's just an enemy drops it, and you're like, after you clear the room, right? Like what I'm trying to say is like it's inconsistent, and it's like you said, yes, 3 gives you the raft to go to 4, but there is no item inside of 3 to beat 3. It was just sword or fucking bombs, or I think arrows work as well, right? And so forth and so on. But like 6 requires an actual like skill, right? Because you're like, oh, do you have the bow from the first one? Did you buy the fucking arrows? And then it's just so lackluster. It's just one shot and he's dead. Like I would have. As a kid, I remember it would take more than one arrow, but that was probably because I sucked and would miss them half the fucking time, But it's just one arrow. One fucking arrow kills them. I don't know. Like I said, I can see how like this game can be very, very cryptic and frustrating for a first time player for sure. Because yeah, as a kid, like I said, I unfortunately did see a lot of the stuff being done by, like I said, older relatives and whatnot. But I still figured out a lot on my own. I actually it got to the point where it's like they would get to like, I think it was like honestly like, yeah, like dungeon 6. And honestly, I think it was like 6 the max they would get to, and I was the one that had to figure out the last little bits, the 7 and the 8 and fucking Ganon's, dungeon or whatever you want to call it there. But I do have a question. Now Guardo posted this on there as well, and he asked me during my chat, and I was like, good question. I don't know if there's an answer to this. In the booklet, it tells you that Zelda shattered the Triforce of Wisdom and hid it in these dungeons. And so his question was like, then why are these things attacking us? Like, shouldn't they just let us fucking through? And I said, I don't really have an answer for that. I had kind of an answer, but it didn't make sense. At first I was like, oh, what if those things, because the way we look at it is like, we're going into the dungeon and we're killing all these monsters and shit, right? So we're the invader, right? But then I was like, oh no, what if it was like, no, they're also in there looking for the Triforce, and we're like in there with him, like, oh, like, Ganon sent them in those dungeons, like, hey, go get the Triforce piece or whatever, right? These are his minions. and we happen to be in there at the same time. But then I was like, no, but that doesn't make sense because bosses are clearly guarding the Triforce piece, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, so how do you make sense of it? And the only explanation that you could really chop it up to would be like a trial, right? Like she hit him, and it was also like a trial for us to be like, oh, are you worthy of fucking collecting all the Triforce pieces, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what I equated to too, as well. Now, part of that is because I'm also playing through Skyward Sword, and I'm at the part now where it's like, oh, you have to get the 3 sacred flames and blah blah blah, or you have to go through the 3 trials, and it's like, okay, yeah, cool, that's So I think because of that, but even before that, it's like like you said, either they're after it as well, but then why don't they have it? But maybe it is they do have it and they're just guarding it. That could be a situation as well, as they already have control of it or whatever. They're just I'm going to put you here to guard this. I'm going to put you here to guard this, so on and so forth.
Oh, you know what? That's an interesting concept there. I think does it? Let me load the game. Does it say she scattered it into dungeons, or does she scattered it? Because that is a very good point. Like, if she only scattered it and Ganon happened to pick them all up, and like let's pretend this whole quest takes place like in the course of honestly like a whopping day or two, he hasn't had time to recollect them to complete his ultimate goal, right? It could be like we're literally foiling him as his people collected the shit, right?
Yeah.
I like that idea of yours, Chris. That's a good thought. Like, I did not think of that.
Shadow, I'm not saying that she sent them to guard it. I'm saying that Ganon sent them to guard it. Yeah.
No, exactly. Yeah. Ganon already. Yeah. No, I like that idea. Yeah.
Shadow has said I think you might want to reread the booklet. I don't think it says she sent people to guard them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you respond to Shadow. Yeah, no, but I like that, Chris. That really to me actually resonates. That it might be that. It might be that Ganon has already come into possession of them, because unfortunately, like I said, we as more more not advanced, but like we played more games. We know that these creatures are not a one shot. Glock's not a one shot. Goma is not a one shot. These are Ganon's creatures. So you couldn't say like, oh, they were Zelda's creatures and they were just there to put us through a trial, right? I mean, you could obviously say that eventually Ganon took possession of them or possessed them or some bullshit like that, right? But I like your idea. I like your idea that he came into them. It took him, a couple of days or whatever for his minions to find these pieces. At that same time, we're coming in to collect them as well. So he hasn't had that chance to, like I said, to put them together. So we're pretty much taking them from him. Like, he did all the work by finding them, and we just fucking, come in at the last second and swoop them. Swoop it. Whatever you want to say there.
Swoop in and take it, yeah.
But Noise, what do you think? Like, is that what's going on? Or, I mean, obviously, does it really need an actual explanation? Not necessarily, but like, why are the minions in there guarding it? Is that what's going on, or something else?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Are they guarding it? I don't know.
She divided into 8 units and hid them from Ganon before she was captured. That's all it says. It didn't say that,
okay.
And then, so yeah, I like your idea, Chris. Ganon found
just
them.
hasn't successfully. I don't think he's successfully grabbed them.
I think his people have. That's like Noise, like Chris said. I think his people fucking found them.
Oh, okay.
And now he hasn't like recalled them back necessarily. He hasn't like had that opportunity to say like, oh, cool, we have all of them. They bring them back to me, my minions, or some bullshit, because we're coming along. Like, literally, like, for all we know, they found them literally minutes before we showed up to that same dungeon, and be like, yo, I'm here for the Triforce, bitch.
Yo.
Wiggity whack.
That
link is wiggity whack. Yeah, probably.
I like that, Chris. I really do. Guardo, when you read this, let us know what you think when you read this, when you listen to this.
When you read this with your ears.
Let us know what you think. I like it. I like that. That's my canon. Ganon's minions have found them, and we're just coming in afterwards. We're Ganon canon, yeah. That's what happens, dude. He did the hard work. We just literally came up behind him,
Yeah, we did.
With the step
Link
ladder.
gave him the reach around.
All right,
like
cool. Shut up. But yeah, okay. Well, that's about it. For me, I got nothing, unfortunately. Just unless I can think of I remember a story from when I was a kid, but that will be definitely for the next episode. So
you don't have any like strats or tips you can give Chris so that he's not spending 8 hours on a dungeon?
I already kind of get it. Well, boomerang is your best friend, Chris.
I
It
know.
stuns almost every enemy out there. Almost. Yeah, strats? No, I have no strats for Chris. He's
I do need to use boomerang more often. I started using it against likes. It made a difference.
I got
I
it.
need to
Oh yeah,
keep in mind of using that more often. Yeah.
yeah. Especially in the rooms, obviously that have the bubbles. Yeah, you can't use your sword. No whoop,
then-
just freeze the like
then,
until
like,
you can.
The magic wand too, like it's so good. And it does damage to a lot of enemies too. So.
Yeah, magic wand's good. Magic wand is not okay. That's the strat. Magic wand is not affected by the like. So yeah, equip
Only the
that
sword
so
is
you can still-
affected by the. You mean the bubbles?
I mean, the bubbles. Yeah, it's not affected by the bubbles.
Yeah, the sword is the only thing that is affected.
Yeah, any of the side items. Yeah,
Sure. I do have another strat, I guess. Dark nuts. You can. So how do I explain this? The damage from your bombs is directional. So if you place a bomb, like let's say you are facing a dark nut, when you place that bomb, he will block that bomb explosion, even if the bomb explodes behind him. Even if he walks on top of it, the bomb says he shot forward, so his shield's in the way, therefore it blocks. So you can use that to your advantage and place a bomb, like if he's coming at you, like place it, turn up. And that way the explosion will come from the top, and his shield won't hit it. So you can actually use that as
unless he turns
major
at the last second.
And as he turns, but again, as long as you don't go up, I mean, he can't. He could, but it's definitely a strat that you can use. Where, like I said, just don't place it directly in front of him. Like place it to the side of him. That way the bomb will make contact. According to the directional blast of the bomb.
Okay.
Oh, dude, that was one thing that we were running into with the dongos, because we then know that there was literally a fucking skip on the left hand side with bombs, right? So you could just skip the fucking dongos. We kept wasting our goddamn bombs trying to take them out, because like you can make them swallow 2 bombs and they die.
Yeah.
Or you can just put one next to them, it stuns them, and then you can just hit them with your sword.
Yep. And you usually get more bombs after that. Yeah.
Right, but since there's like 3 of them, somehow we just kept like fucking running out of bombs. But the good thing is, yes, they do drop bombs and shit. But that was
they only ever drop bombs for me if I killed them with my sword. If I killed them with the 2 bombs that they ate, they never drop bombs.
That's correct.
Okay,
we noticed that too. Which fucking
that's
was like,
when I need the bombs, when they're
yes,
taking 2
that's
of
when
them.
I need it. Exactly.
Yeah, that's the dongo quick kill. And I never knew this as a kid. I learned this only through as an adult because of speedrunners. The old man, the hint is the dongo hates smoke. So I was like, okay, bombs, right? So I'm like, yeah, feed him bombs. That's what I always did as a kid. And it wasn't until I'm an adult that it's like, yeah, like if the bomb blows up near his face and he eats the smoke and he does like a puff animation, you stab him once with the sword and he dies. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, as a kid, as an adult, I was like, that's bullshit. I'm like, all right, well, that's cool though. So now I do the quick kill when I can. Sometimes I go for the quick kill and he eats it. I'm like, you fucker. And I'm like, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of like, they're not as bad as the dark nuts, but I've definitely noticed there's times where you're like, they're coming right at me, place the bomb. Nope, he turns around. Okay, bye.
He turns around. Yep. And you're like, you piece of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. No, those are the only 2 tips I got for you. It's like I said, standing between the lines for the whiz robes, fucking the wand, boomerang, dark nut with the bombs. That's a pro strat. The wandering. Yeah, I'm trying to think. No, that's all I got. Unless you got questions for me.
Nothing specifically, no.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what's coming up, so
yeah.
But yeah, Sunday at 2:30, I'll be streaming.
Okay.
2:30 Pacific time. For those listening in, well, I guess anyone listening to this after the recording, it'll be in the past. So
so you missed it.
Yeah.
So anyone's listening
so
live,
it sucks for you. But join our Discord and you'll get notifications when I go live in the future.
Yes, but you'll only know this after it's happened.
Yeah.
And you hear this.
But you can watch me struggle through Zelda 2 at that point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shout outs to our new Discord member, T-Dubs. T-Dubs came into my stream and I was like, are you in the Discord? He's like, no. I'm like, dude, come on in. Like, just fuck around all day long. So
yeah, I was wondering who that was because I had seen that it was being broadcast and everything. I was like, he doesn't seem familiar. I don't recognize that name at all.
I'd given him shout outs and shit, and then when German said, I was like, oh shit, he's not in the Discord, but I've already been giving him shout outs because I knew he streamed on Twitch.
I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming he found me through shouting us out all the time on the episodes.
Well, we were talking to him. Remember when we were in that apartment? With that, it was on the 3rd floor, and we're like, "Oh, we're in the wrong apartment, or whatever," right? Or
you found out he was a streamer. That guy?
Yes.
Oh,
how does
okay,
Chris know
yeah.
I don't know.
How does Chris know that?
I thought you talked about it in one of our
Did we?
episodes. I thought so.
Maybe.
I remember
Weird.
you talking about you guys had talked to someone and then found out he was a streamer, and
Yeah, man.
you guys started talking about how we were doing our podcast and everything.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. Chris is listening to us.
I'm everywhere.
Chris is not as useless as we thought. All right.
No, I'm still useless. I just know everything.
Okay.
No, but yeah, I could have sworn there was one time, and I think this was back when we were doing codec calls. Actually, you had mentioned like, oh yeah, we do a podcast, and he's like, oh, I'm a streamer or something like that, or I don't know.
Mhm.
You
I mean,
saw
there's been a
something
couple.
in his room, or
Oh, that was a different guy. Yeah, no, that was a real life person.
Okay. No,
But-
yeah, this other dude was like a month ago, maybe.
Oh, okay.
About yeah. But what I was gonna say, something about. Oh, yeah. What's funny about that though is like I literally had streamed Zelda, except that we were doing Zelda yesterday, right? And I'm like, all right, man, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for the stream, whatever. Like join Discord, blah 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 blah. Oh, and we were talking, and I'm like, what episode are you at? He said, I'm on Peace Walker. I said, okay, Peace Walker, cool. You know, and he said, yeah, man. And I said, what's your favorite Metal Gear, right? And he says, honestly, man, he goes, I love 4. I was like, my man, I love 4. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Right. And I said, oh man, just wait till you get to 4. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I said, me and Noise went out on 4. And I said,
Well, he's
just
already
wait till you
past
get. Yeah, that's what I told him that. But I said, just wait till we get to 5. I said, wait till you get to 5, man. Yeah. I said, fuck, you know? and I don't know what came up, but I don't know how it came up. But I said, like, I was like, yeah, man. I was like, I don't think it was like, what would you want from Metal Gear Volume 2? But somehow something came up, and I said, dude, I would love an Acid 3. And he said, yeah. Because he said, because of you guys, I played Acid, and those were fucking awesome games. Like, they're great games. And we talked about Ghost Babel, and then we started talking about 4. And I was like, dude, it sucks that it's on PlayStation 3, blah, blah, blah. And literally, as we were doing the Pixel Benders, the news broke about the Volume 2. I'm like, dude, we fucking conjured it. That's awesome. So I just thought it was pretty funny that, you know, we and him were just talking about Ghost Babel and fucking Metal Gear Solid 4. And then it like, bam, you know, Ghost Babel, Metal Gear Solid 4 coming to Volume 2. You know, I was like, God damn, that's pretty cool. But that's about it from my side. So.
Did you watch the rest of the thing from PlayStation at all?
No, there was more shit. Okay, no.
It was a whole
thing. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
There's some interesting looking games coming out.
Okay.
So
all right. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I wonder. I'll touch on Metal Gear again, since that's kind of our beginner podcast, or whatever you want to call it, bread and butter almost concept. I wonder. I think Sony had mentioned it one time, or someone had mentioned that now that Kojima is with Konami, I'm sorry, with Sony, that if they would like potentially like ask Konami to be like, hey man, let him make a Metal Gear, we'll fucking fund it, like let him do what he's known for. Don't be bitches kind of concept, you know, like
well, isn't that what Fizzant isn't? Isn't that what Fizzant is?
Fizzant isn't.
But it's not Metal Gear though. That I'm saying, like an actual Metal Gear. Yeah.
Fizzant isn't Metal Gear.
Oh, I thought it was.
No.
Oh.
So you thought Fizzant was like a code name for Metal Gear?
Yeah. Well, I figured it was like a code name, like I don't know. I just because they're talking about like because they're saying technical or espionage tactical gameplay or something, didn't they?
Something. I think they said something like that.
So I was like,
his
oh, it
return
must
to
be
tactical espionage action, but not Metal Gear because Konami owns the IP.
Metal Gear.
Oh.
Now that would be an ultimate move if that is what it was. Like, it's Metal Gear, motherfuckers, you know, and he's like, I'm back, bitches, you know.
Watch him get David Hayter.
Oh, jeez. They get him.
Not because he likes them. Obviously, he doesn't, but just to spite them.
Yeah. Oh.
Dude, please, Kojima, do that. I know you hate him, and I know you're listening to this podcast.
Absolutely.
Please,
He's T-dubs.
to spite Konami, get him. get Hayter. He'll do it.
Oh man.
But how would that spite Konami? Konami has embraced Hayter.
I guess they have.
I don't know.
Yeah, they rehired him for more lines on Delta.
Shh. It will spite them. It will spite them because it works in my head that way.
It's canon.
Yeah, it's canon.
It's canon.
That's
all right.
That needs to be a T-shirt.
I like it. I like it. Let's get a sticker at the bare minimum.
It's canon.
But yeah, so our next checkpoint is beat the game, right?
If you say so, yeah.
Well, I mean, dungeon 9, I guess. 3 more dungeons, Chris.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Why the fuck would we not do 3 more dungeons?
I don't know. You're the one in charge. Is that what we're
Shut
saying?
up.
I'm surprised he's just not picking up on that.
I know. He's like, isn't it?
Why wouldn't we? Yeah.
Well, I thought he was
what?
going for like last time on one of the episodes for Metal Gear. I said, beat the game. He's like, don't tell him it's. I'm like, I'm sorry. Maybe it's not over, Chris. But
yeah, I will do my best to do that. My wife does have an appointment this week, but I don't think that should interfere too much. So
yeah, no worries, man. No worries. We can always again. We play this by ear. You know that. So
We gotta do what we gotta do. Yeah.
yeah. Life comes first. Podcast comes second.
Yeah.
Until we make the big bucks, then podcast comes first.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. And everybody else in our life becomes second.
Yeah, I'll
Everybody.
just be sure to ask for help a little sooner. I think this time than I have in the past because I've been wanting to figure it out and do everything on my own.
Yeah. No, there's nothing like
which is
wanting to do it
nice.
yourself. Sure.
It's I prefer to do it that way. But if I get stuck, if I hit my head against the wall, I'm not going to frustrate myself too much. I'll just like tell me where to go, tell me what to do, or give me hints or whatever.
Guide me at the bare minimum. Yeah.
Show me the way, stepladder. Ooh. Just keep hitting the wall. Okay. Our
Yeah. You're hitting the wrong
Producer.
wall.
yeah. Bomb the other wall.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like
so
like you guys. And what was it? Was it Metal Gear 1 or Metal Gear 2 when you get captured and you have to punch a wall?
Oh
yeah, that was Chris.
Yeah. And then the random wall in the maze you have to punch
Oh
because
Jesus! There was a bunch
yeah.
of them.
Yeah. Anyway.
Good time.
Our friend Shadow, he saw the thing about Metal Gear, saw the collection too.
Mhm.
A lot of people talked about it. Yeah. On our Discord about Volume 2.
Yeah.
Dude, I went. I went like I went out for dinner. Like we did our Valentine's Day yesterday, technically. And dude, I got home. I was like 55 fucking notification on Discord. Like, God damn, shit blew the fuck out. There was all kinds of shit going on. Continue.
But yeah, Shadow's asking because he's like, oh, maybe I'll start, because I was the HD collection or Master Collection Volume 2. He's like, yeah, maybe I will pick it up if I can find it for a good price or whatever. And start. He's like, yeah, you should. And like, it's an interesting game. And I was telling him you should start with, Metal Gear for the MSX, Metal Gear 1.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about, is that the one that was remade recently? I was like, no, that's Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, but that's where they said something about that's where it all began. I was like, canonically, yes.
Yeah,
that's where it all starts.
yes.
Chronologically, as far as when the games were released,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
So it's like that's confusing. I was like, think of it like Zelda. They say one thing.
Oh, jeez.
I think that's where Jermaine and I were talking about it. We were like, isn't this just going to confuse people, right? When they announced Delta and we were talking about it.
Yeah.
We're like, sure, it's going to introduce everybody to the beginning of the timeline.
Yeah.
But just like it happened to Shadow, he's just like, but wait, so that's not the first game?
Yeah.
It's not Solid Snake.
He's like, why is there a 3 there? What? I was like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
Hey, well, why is there a fucking, what is it? Expedition 86 on that one? Is that the 86 game?
No, it's Expedition 33.
Whatever the number is.
Well, if you play the game, you know why it's called Expedition 33.
There's 33 of you? Okay. All right. Well,
Literally,
There's 33 of you.
Well, he's kind of right. You get told like within the first 10 minutes of the game, pretty much.
Okay,
why
that's fine.
it's
That's fine.
Expedition
Okay.
33.
Okay. I was just having banter, but okay, if there's an explanation for it, that's fine. Well, because there's so
why is it 007? Where's the other 6?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Where's the other ones? Yeah. No, so like for Persona, my wife, she's like, oh, because she likes the theme of it, right? It's anime-esque, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, are you gonna play 5 Persona? I'm like, it's Persona 5. She's like, yeah, but there's 5 of you. Like, no, it's the 5th entry. There's not 5 of us. It's the 5th entry. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, but it took her a while to understand that it was called Persona 5, not 5 Personas. I'm like, no, there's not 5 people. Because she's like, and one of the times I was playing, there was like my whole crew was there. She's like, I thought there was only 5 of you. I'm like, no, that's the name of the game, not how many people are in your crew. Damn it.
Yeah, she's like, no, that's 4 Personas.
Yeah. Oh boy, get her started on Final Fantasy.
Oh, geez, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some Final Fantasies that are pretty friendly.
I meant that they're all Final Fantasy
naming.
1, 2, 3, so
Oh,
on and so
I get
forth.
what you're saying. Like, which one should I
XX,
start on?
13.
No, almost none of them are related to each other. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then you
Right,
got
yeah.
13.2 and fucking.
Yeah, I think there's only
jeez.
let's see, like directly related to each other, Crisis Core and 7,
Yeah.
XX2.
10.2, and like you said, 12.2. Wait,
Was
no,
it 13? It was 13.
13.2. Is there anything else?
That's all I know.
I think that's it.
I don't know anything about like the Crystal Chronicles or any shit like that. Like, 'cause there's
Don't the Dissidias relate to each other?
is there more than one Dissidia?
I believe so.
Oh, okay. Or are you thinking of Disgaea?
Oh, maybe this guy. They both start with the D, so I didn't know that. So.
Yeah, no, Disgaea is different. That's
Oh.
that one's more like a comical one, type of RPG. Yeah, I can't really think of anything
Another
else.
confusing thing is you'll get like reoccurring characters in different ones.
Dude, Cloud
Sure.
shows up in fucking Tactics.
Yeah. So does
Does
Sid.
he?
Oh yeah. And I was like, what the fuck?
Well, aside from those characters that are called Cloud, right? Because it's such a Japanese.
No, but it's the same Cloud.
No,
there's only
no.
one
But I'm
Cloud.
saying aside from those characters, I meant like
Oh, okay.
it doesn't help that like a lot of characters will be called like Mia. A lot of characters will be called like
Oh yeah, well, like
Japanese-
Sid,
Riku. Yeah,
Sid is like the
Riku and-
perfect example because Sid
Yeah.
has been in Final Fantasy since 2,
Oh yeah, the name
and
Sid.
it's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
a
you're right.
different fucking
different Sid.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like Kingdom
Um,
Hearts has 2 Rikus because one's from
Yeah.
10 and one's from the actual Kingdom Hearts
Yeah, that's what I'm
universe.
saying. Like when you're playing Final Fantasy, yeah, it's like they might throw a name out there, Yuffie. You're like, oh, is that? No, it's not the same Yuffie. It's a different Yuffie.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Why
about
did
it.
they do that? They know there's a fucking Riku in Final Fantasy 10. It's the first. It's the first Kingdom Hearts. Why would you
should've
name
called
somebody
them-
Riku?
Well, because Riku wasn't there yet. Riku didn't come in into fucking Kingdom Hearts 2.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, Riku.
No, he's in the first Kingdom Hearts game.
no,
Yeah.
Riku from Final Fantasy.
No, he's in the first one.
Who
No,
the fuck
she's
is
in the
Riku?
first one. Riku from Final
Ri-
Fantasy 10. She's in the first Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, where is she? No.
He's in the
Yeah.
training area.
Yeah, because Waka is there, Titus is there, and so is
Uh-huh.
Riku.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna go
All
grab
right.
my rope.
When we
Look,
play
No,
when we-
no,
when
it's
we-
not Riku. Riku doesn't show up until fucking 2 because she's a fairy. She's some kind of stupid ass fairy.
No, Riku is from Final Fantasy 10.
I know.
She has. How is she a fairy?
That's why. Don't ask me why they made her a fairy.
If only we had a rope.
I'm gonna do that right
looking
now.
at the rope. I'm looking at the rope.
Share it. Share the rope.
Share
Give me
the
some of that rope.
Hand me the rope.
Share the rope. Does Yuna show up too? What the fuck?
Yuna. She's from 8, isn't she?
No, she's from 10 also. She
10,
shows up in
oh.
2.
Who's the one from 8?
I don't know.
8? Well,
Yuffie?
Is she
Or-
also named Yuna?
no. Well, Leon shows up from 8.
Yeah.
Who's the
Um,
singer from 8? The one with the fancy weird clothes things. And
There's
does
no
like a-
singer from 8. What are you talking about? The singers
Am I
are the ones
thinking
from
of
10 2. 10 2. Yes, that's
Oh.
Yuna.
Oh,
She's also from,
okay.
She started in 10.
Then who's in 8? What am I thinking of?
The only person that I know of in Kingdom Hearts from 8 is Leon. Squall.
Squall.
Leon.
Yeah, not that one. But they have the same fucking haircut. They're interchangeable pretty much.
That's cross franchise.
Riku's not on the island. It's Selfie. It's not Riku.
It's who? Selfie?
Selfie. Yeah, Selfie. She's from
She's from 8.
Riku
hang on.
Kingdom Hearts.
I'm pretty sure it's Riku.
I'm pretty sure it's not. Riku Final Fantasy. Man, we're going
Okay.
off track, but it's okay.
I guess he's right because
I guess.
it's a reference to 10-2, not the 10-1.
Yeah, because she's
Oh,
like
Because
okay.
Yuna, Riku,
Yes, as
and
fairies, yes.
whoever the fuck
What-
the third one is.
that new character because it's not no one.
Yeah,
from
she's
the-
not in 10. Yeah.
No, some new
Pain.
character. So I don't know.
Master Payne's in town.
Told you guys, I'm not crazy. I fucking Kingdom Hearts is another game that I know a lot of. I shouldn't, but I do.
We snuck it by him.
Why don't you sneak by him? Fuck me. Pain? Oh, fuck
Master
you.
Payne's in
Master
town.
Payne's in town.
I thought you were referring to Pain. From fucking...
Shit, I am, but I'm doing a double entendre here.
All right.
Double meaning.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. Well, that's been clarified now. So Riku comes out in 2.
still, they
As a
should have. If they knew that, then they shouldn't have brought Riku in.
No.
from 10-2.
I think that's why they chose the fairy version of her so you wouldn't get confused when they said Riku.
Oh, and one of them has a K. The 2 Ks, and one of them has 1 K.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Well, yeah, because Riku is the girl. Riku is the guy.
Mm.
If we're pronouncing it Japanese correctly, we do the little pause, the little Riku.
Riku.
Yeah.
Riku. And then the other one's Riku.
Yeah.
So for all our Japanese listeners out there.
Shinkansen. All right. Cool. All right. Well, that's it. 3 more dungeons. Have fun.
Have fun.
Drew's like, we're done now. I'm ending this.
Have fun. Cool. Yeah. All right. Beat the game. Yeah, and then we'll discuss. We'll discuss further into the game because I didn't really like dive into like the origins of this game or whatever, who developed it and whatnot and stuff like that. So we'll cover that next time.
I told Tinkle he has to be our first guest for this one because me and him can complain about the stupid dungeons and the stupid enemies and everything, how frustrating they were being our first time. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, this is not. I don't regularly visit this game, so yeah, this is pretty foreign to me still. Like I'm like, oh shit, there's this, and oh shit, there's that, and it's just like I think I said last episode, just find as many upgrades as you can early on, and then the rest of the game is a little more cake than it usually is.
Yeah.
What's interesting is you can get that blue ring like before you even go into the first dungeon. You just got to grind for money.
Oh
right?
yeah,
right.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. You can also obviously get like the shield.
The shield.
Yeah.
The sword. What's the flag for that? 4 hearts.
I don't know. It's after dungeon 3, so whatever that is.
So at least 5 hearts. I wonder if it's at 8. I don't know. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to.
Hey, listen.
I have been Noise.
I am Riser.
And I am, damn it, Chris.
That wasn't robotic. That was pretty normal. You guys got me all pumped up because you were like, Riku's in the no, he's not. Plus, I already beat Cabal like 3 times, so I'm paying attention.
It's not so much you say it robotic, it's you say it as if there's a period between each word. I am Riser.
It's funny, I've been over here like switching RPGs while we've been recording. Just like playing different RPGs. I was like playing Xenogears, then I played Final Fantasy 3, now I'm playing Tactics.
I went back to Zelda and to read the dialogue, for the screen scroll. And I started glitching around and I got stuck in the lake. So that's where I'm at.
Nice.
I'm literally inside the lake. I can't go nowhere. I'm done. this file is broken. And I can't die either because the Zola can't hit me.
Oh, nice. Because it can't see you or just can't hit the angle?
It can't hit the when you're at the edge of the screen transition, bullets won't hit you. Any kind of projectiles won't hit you.
Oh, so it's doing that to you? Okay.
Yeah.
Like when you first enter a room in a dungeon.
When you first transition, yeah.
Word. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time.
Watch out.
Thank you so much for listening. To write in, send your emails to fans.pixelbenders@gmail.com. For text or voicemail, find us at 209-791-0995. Come join our Discord community and become part of our conversations. You can also find us on Twitch at ContraG1, at DammitChris, and at Noise1TTV. If you want to hear these recordings live or gain early access to episodes, support us on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Also, make sure to check out our other podcasts. All links can be found in the description below.